World Environment Day 2026 was celebrated on 5 June 2026 at the Syed Zahor Shah Hashmi Digital Library, Gwadar, with a focus on the future of Gwadar. During the event, a short documentary titled Voices from the Frontline, Climate Change in Gwadar was screened, and a presentation on climate situation and risks in Gwadar was delivered by Pazir Ahmed. The participants included environmental human rights defenders, EHRDs, from Gwadar, students and lawyers, who actively engaged in discussions on climate change, environmental sustainability, and the future challenges facing Gwadar. On World Environment Day 2026, presented a short documentary titled Voices from the Frontline, Climate Change in Gwadar. This is an amateur effort, wanted to share the stories of the communities in Gwadar City, Surbandar, and
Shaban, son of Pir Muhammad, resident Baloch Ward Number 2. Ever since this road was constructed, the entire drainage system has been ruined. Water has been stagnant here for 8 months. We drain it in the morning, but underground water resurfaces by evening. Rainwater stays accumulated for months.
I
am Munir, speaking from Ward 2. This is my home, and it is surrounded by water, even inside. When we sleep on the floor at night, we wake up to find our beds completely wet. It was never like this before. We don't even know where this water is coming from. The courtyard of my house never dries up. I'm a poor man. I tried dumping sand over the water to dry the ground, but when I checked again in the morning, the water had resurfaced and was standing there again. I am standing in Ward Number 2, which is the worst affected ward. Water is seeping up from beneath the houses here. If you sit here with a bucket for just 2 or 3 minutes, it fills up completely. It feels as if a canal is flowing right under us. It wasn't like this before. This water has been oozing out for months and years now, and there was no gutter or drainage system here either. For the past 2 or 3 years, we have been facing severe hardships in this old settlement. It is not just this one spot. There were 4 or 5 other locations facing the exact same issue. We even provided municipal generators to Seth Shaban and Bakshi to pump out the water, but the water just doesn't seem to end. A massive amount of water is hitting the foundations of the houses. Beneath the foundation of this house, we even found seaweed-like leaves, the kind you see in the ocean. We are completely at a loss to understand what the real problem is. This is all the devastating impact of climate change. This is not a recent development. It has been happening for years. The sea is gradually encroaching, a process spanning several years and resulting directly from climate change. Our elders used to say that where those launches, boats, are now anchored, there was no seawater back then. Even in our own lifetime, we have seen the water much further back. There used to be a 4-room school and several residential houses here, all of which have now been swallowed by the sea. We have drained all this water, but it just keeps coming back. Now it's seeping up from under the house, and I have absolutely no idea what to do. This issue has been ongoing for roughly 6 to 7 years. It didn't exist before. Previously, rainwater would eventually clear up. However, over the last 2 to 3 years, even after we drain the rainwater, underground water wells up to the surface again. Nowadays, people's septic tanks are also overflowing, which is deeply concerning for us. We are currently facing a surge in unprecedented illnesses solely because this water remains trapped in our homes. Furthermore, the sewage system here is dysfunctional, and there is no proper drainage mechanism. If this water isn't removed, it stagnates for months, exposing people to various diseases.
Climate change is the long-term shift in temperature and weather patterns. Our planet's climate has changed many times over its history, but what makes today different is the speed and scale of change, and the role humans play in it. Changes that once took thousands or even millions of years are now happening within decades. Pakistan contributes only about 0.9% of global carbon emissions, one of the lowest in the world. Yet despite this, the country is among the most vulnerable to climate impacts. Rising temperatures, extreme floods, prolonged droughts, and unpredictable rainfall are already reshaping lives and landscapes across the nation. In Gwadar, these changes are visible and immediate. Rising sea levels, intense heat waves, dust storms, and cyclones. The impacts are felt in extremes. Too much water in floods, too little in droughts. This documentary focuses on one of the most pressing challenges here, climate-driven sea level rise, and its effects on Gwadar city and the nearby towns of Surbandar and Pishakan. Through the voices of the people living here, we explore what it means to face climate change every day.
The impact of sea level rise has been observed by us, and now include number one is seawater intrusion that's caused rising water table, especially groundwater inundation in low-lying area. Number two, we have infrastructure collapse. Unfortunately, if you visit old city of Gwadar, you will see almost a wall of every second home or house. You will see the crack appears. And number third, we have ecosystem decline. Yes, and when you visit Gwadar city, you will see that almost this tree that have been a value in traditional perspective, now they have been replaced by invasive breed. Number four, we have land degradation. When water table rise, it includes the salt content on the land. And number five, we have ground subsidence. Yes, ground subsidence or settling of ground, and this is also one of the reasons. So basically, in Gwadar city, due to its geomorphology or geography maybe, and due to its geology also, the rising water table can be seen in low-lying areas. The solution is investment in data, first of all, and investment in climate resilient infrastructure. For example, we should, we must incorporate sea level rise projections in Gwadar master plan, number one. Number two, we can say we should have a management of groundwater. For instance, entire city, almost 70% of the city based on septic tanks, so they should be replaced as soon as possible, because these septic tanks or cesspools are contributing toward a rising water table. And we also have elevated infrastructure in future maybe, and we also should invest in data. For example, we hydrogeology, I can say geological modeling, hydrogeological modeling, I can say, and the several things like that we should investment. Apart from that, we should also conduct awareness session, and we should also raise this issue on the floor of National Assembly and Provincial Assembly as well. So it's basically a comprehensive, and there are many regions in the world, including United States of America. These are the regions where when the problem get worse in over the time, then they also plan retreat or plan migration. Also the process of solution or mitigation, I can say, or maybe adaptation. So it basically should be there should be a comprehensive plan about the Gwadar.